Hey guys, my name is Zaybo, and today we're gonna be checking out Zero Base One's new album, Melting Point. I'm really excited to check out this new album. A lot of you guys commented that you hope that they stay with this sort of sound, more of this innocent and pure sound. And you know what? I can agree with that. Like I really enjoyed that sound. Really enjoyed the feeling that they brought, and just everything. I was saying that I kind of wanted different genres, but when I think about it, maybe not. Maybe for them they can stay like with the sound for a little bit before switching over. It's just like, I guess in my headspace I was thinking like they don't got a lot of time, in the contract. So I'm like, I want them to kind of do different things before the time is up, and then they disband, and then they're in different groups, different new groups and all that. So you know what I mean. Like I just don't want them to maybe feel like they wish they could have tried something when they were all together, like a genre or a different sound of music. Or maybe in the future they'll somehow, if they do disband, maybe a company will pick them all up, and make them like official for like a longer period of time. Like, you know what I mean? So you never know. Like I hope, that happens, or like with Kepler too, hopefully that happens with them if they eventually disband. But maybe they already have plans, and like with them maybe they already have plans with like other groups within their other within their own respective companies. Like they're just being pushed back because they made it into this group, Zero Base One. So I don't know, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to like the video, comment down below any of your favorite songs from this album, subscribe, hit the bell so you be notified when my videos go live, and for any extra content, check out the Patreon down below. Important thing, make sure to follow the Patreon as I post the block YouTube video, since Patreon made this new for everyone selection, which is really nice. I can post all the block YouTube videos that ever get blocked now in the future over there. So please follow it. At least follow the Patreon. But without further ado, the songs we're checking out are Melting Point, Take My Hand, and then we have the title track, which is Crush. We have the music video and dance practice. Or we're not gonna check out the music video twice, but we have the dance practice to check out. And we have Kid Zone and Good Night. So looking at the album like times and stuff, it's a pretty short album in terms of like how long it is. Like some very short songs. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Just from based off of their photos, it look like Christmas, or like Winterfield, not even Christmas, Winterville. Hmm. Ooh. Been blushing up. Mm. How to describe it? It's like the word ethereal. Is that the best? That's what I feel from this song. Like a very ethereal presence from their vocals. Like it feels like we're just going up and rising up. And I could just picture like the winter weather with this song. Like, just seeing. I could just picture them running through the snow or something with this, or like just like white. Like that's all I was thinking. Just like this kind of white background and like being painted with like their emotions and you know basically like the love that they're feeling. But I can just picture that for some reason. Since in a white world you're shining dazzling to like I feel it. I really like the production of this song too. Like just the feeling of the beat, how it started with the I don't know if it was a synth or something, but it really set the tone I think for the whole song. Like and they were all really nice with their vocals, really enjoyed it. Like this is a nice start. Look, good start so far. Let's continue.
하얘진 세상 속 반짝이는 너 눈부신 오늘 밤 Oh, 날 왜 이렇게 좋지 너 너만 보는 내 마음은 롤러코스터 그저 나는 자꾸만 네 앞에서 누가 내려 작아져도 feeling alright touch touch 심장이 rush rush 두 번이 rush rush 뜨거워져 touch touch 손짓을 hush hush 순간에 rush rush 녹아내려
That was a good song. I really enjoyed that song a lot. Yeah, let's just move on to the next song. Just go take my hand.
익숙한 공간 그 너머 나를 부르는 world You know I like it, I like it 걱정하지 마, it's alright 우린 갈 수 있어 You know that I'm not lying Moon is shining, wind is breezy 구름 사이 반짝이는 stars 내게 안긴 묘한 떨림 살며시 내민 네 손을 잡고 sway yeah 눈을 감아 feel so real 우리 감싸던 어둠이 네 손길 닿는 것마다 밝혀져 네 미소에 내맘 불켜져 You're my desire take my hand 너의 그 작은 손을 잡은 순간 눈앞에 펼쳐진 a whole new world I know 네가 깨워준 me myself I 이젠 너와 나 함께 let's get started Flying to the pink sky 날아올라 마법 같은 이 순간 Dancing in the moonlight 꿈만 같아 너와 마주한 세상 빌딩의 숲들과 도시의 네온살 그곳을 벗어나 멀어진 city light Where are we and where should we go 상관없어 어디든 너와 함께면 언제든 네 손을 잡을 때면 Do anything 모두 다 can be 난 될 것 같아 hero 오직 널 위한
Yes, Matthew. Oh, yeah, they're all just giving with the vocals. This song especially too. Mm.
Let's get started Flying to the pink sky 날아올라 마법 같은 이 순간 Dancing in the moonlight 꿈만 같아 너와 마주한 세상 하늘로 높이 오른 순간 무한해지는 너와 내 꿈 앞에 네 손을 꼭 잡고
Won't lie, I was just lost in the song. Take my hand, yeah. Just basically like kind of hold on tight, like this feeling, like whatever we do together, holding your hand, we could do it. Like we could do everything. Basically, is what I'm getting from the song. I really like the strong like emotions in this song. We go from the start, which was very like I guess you could say angelic in a way, like very like with the vocals very light, very like soft, very just just very like I guess um even like the way that they sung things was very light and just very fun, very like kind of happy. Now I feel like we went like a 180 on this song where it's like it feels very like fast paced, it feels very like a little bit darker, it feels heavier too in terms of like the production and the vocals. But I like it though. I like how they went from very like it's like we went from the angel to the devil side basically, like those two like opposites, like that's how I'm feeling about this song. I really like um the vocals on this one, is especially like the vocals on this one, because I feel like they're a lot stronger, a lot heavier. So I feel like they're even more pronounced. Like I feel like the last song or Melting Point had more of the beat being more present, while I feel like their vocals and their tones and their voices are a lot more in the what would be the forefront instead of like the beat. So I really like the kind of opposites that those two songs have, but I feel like they go well after one another, like really enjoyed the song, really like the feeling of it too. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, I thought ooh. Mm. Yeah, yeah, this was really good. I really enjoyed this, really liked it. But now we're moving on to the title track Crush. Like I said, we're not gonna check this one out twice since we have the dance practice as well. So that'll be our twice of listening to the song. So far I've been enjoying the other two B-sides. So let's see what the title track is like.
It's okay, here I am. You make me so supernatural.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's from something, but I'm not putting it together.
습관처럼 너를 찾고 버릇처럼 너만 감싸 축복이다 생각할게 당연한 일인 걸 이제 내게 널 향한 devotion 너라면
What
나의
is happening?
If you want me I'll be there you're my destination Break up down down 너만은 Never down down 지킬게 있어줘 발표도 It's okay here I am You make me so supernatural 줄 수 없게 Crush me 날 부셔도 날 지켜 Crush me 무너져도 난 버텨 Crush me 널 위해 서면 no
Oh my God, Matthew.
너를 향해 crush 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 crush
Ricky, look at it. Look at all of them. I'm gonna pause it here. So, I like the feeling of this song too because it matches. It's so far been matching really well with the other two songs in terms of like how the beat is. It feels very sped up a little bit too. I don't know. I like the choreo bits, but when I think about their first album, title track, and this one, I don't know. The choreo for me so far, seeing the choreo bits and stuff, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like a bit. Hmm. I think I like the first choreo more, but that's why we're gonna see the dance practice. But I don't know. The song for me, I like it, but then when I think about the first album, I'm like, do I like it more than that? I would say it's not. I would say so far no, but maybe that will change after I give it a lot more listens. But they are doing it. It seems like where they're going to be trying out different genres, different looks, different styles, different like points of view. Because I feel like we went from a very innocent, like you know, pure love, like oh, love you, falling in love with you, and it's like you know, now they entered the pain of being in love with this person that they have a crush on, or is painful, or it's this is a lot of a more harder concept, and it's not like all smiles and rainbows and happiness and stuff. It's kind of like pain, and it's a bit darker. You see like all the explosions and just darker imagery, and you see them like getting like cuts and stuff. So I know people were saying that they hope that they kept the same like sort of like um feeling from the first album and with the second one, but it seems like they're gonna do what I thought that they were gonna do and try out different genres and stuff. So I mean, let me know how you feel about that. I guess. But I feel like they've included so far the first song, "Melting Point," felt like something that would have been on their first album. So I feel like they're gonna include like different sounds from previous albums onto the next one, while still like doing something different, and I guess maybe a little bit innovative towards for them, something different and innovative for them. So it's not like the same thing over and over, but they might bring pieces and bits and pieces of elements from previous albums into the newer ones that come out, so people aren't just like, oh, so they're just gonna get rid of that sound, even though it was really nice and enjoyable to listen to. No, I think based off of just listening to the first and second song, I feel like they're gonna bring songs or sounds from the previous albums into the newer ones, so people aren't just like left with just, oh, this is just a completely whole new zero base one. No, you'll have bits and elements from previous albums. So let's continue. Sorry for the rant. I just know like people were hoping they keep the same sound.
넌 말곤 전부 사라진 my world 오직 너만이 가득 차내 모든 공간에 오직 너만이 가득 차 흉기내 잡은 네 손 이제 놓지 않아 It's time for us to fly 이제 내가 너를 지켜 부딪혀 crush me
That was a nice editing. I will say like the editing is still like nice for the music video. I really enjoyed that. The night. Zero base one. Zeros. Yeah, like I like the song. I think just like I think I was expecting sort of that similar sound to the first album, and to hear this is kind of a bit unexpected. Um, but you know what? I'm all here for it. Listening to it multiple times to get used to it. I think in my opinion, I think going with something different each time, especially for them, they're not gonna be a group for long. That's why I feel like they should try out different sounds before they disband, because I think it will help them grow. I think after Zero Base One is done, which sucks to say, it's kind of sad to say. at least at least they would have tried everything, tried a lot of different things, would have learned a lot of different things, a lot of different techniques, a lot of different dances. And when they go to, like, eventually newer groups or new groups, guess what? They'll already have all the experience and training, and they can help out other trainees that they you know what I mean. They basically, this is like a great learning experience, a great, like, time for them to, like, just do different things instead of trying to do, like, oh, similar sound, let's switch it up, similar sound, let's switch it up, and then 3 years pass and that's it, and they've only done like three kind of sort of similar genres instead of maybe exploring and doing something like that no one expects. So I'm here for it. I like it. Let's see what the choreo's like. My mouse at, there we go. Can't find my mouse. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna pause it here. It's like, what am I trying to say? I'm going to pause it. I really like the choreo. I really like that this one has a more serious take of the choreo. I feel like the first um choreo, title track was like more like, fun, innocent, like sort of like had that one meme, dance, the little Uzi Vert dance. I just want to, like, like it had that, but I feel like this one has a more serious take, which makes sense because the song is a lot more, I would say, lyrically serious, and just the feelings that they're probably feeling, the emotions that they have to feel here. So that's what I really like about it. Like, they can do both. They can do this, and they can do In Bloom, I think, right? If I'm remembering correctly, Korea. Like, it's just crazy that they can do both like that. But yeah, really like the choreo. The second time through, I like the song a lot more. I will say, like, the you make me so supernatural. Like, when the beat drops there and everything just kind of like fizzles out. I do feel a bit overwhelmed watching them dance to it and listening. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm like, what's happening? What's, like, so, like, it actually makes my heart race a little bit, like, looking at that part and watching them dance. But I like it though. Like, I'm like, look, what's happening? Like, I can't keep up. Like I'm just like perplexed. Like, how can they move that fast and, like, really, really in sync too with one another. I mean, that comes with just talking with one another, hanging out a little bit more, which is really nice to see. So let's continue. Okay, I like it. I like that. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Um, I feel like it. Some more listens, I would really, really enjoy the song a lot more. And I think like I said, I really like that they're going with something different. Like I feel like that's what they need to do. Like with the limited time that they have, some people say like because right they get like 3 years basically, or is it two? Basically, with the limited time that they have, they need to explore, try out different things. Um, just you know, try out different music and choreos and different styles of dancing, singing, and everything. So like when eventually this does come to an end, they'll be basically ready. Like when if they're put into a different group, or if some of the members decide to come together to like form their own group, or whatever happens in the future, they'll be ready. Basically, they'll be like the teacher of that group because they'll know how to do basically everything, know how it is, know how to treat people, and maybe just being able to do it all in that sense. But yeah, let's move on to the next song. Kids Zone. This is a very short song, so we're just gonna let it play out.
우린 같은 꿈을 꿔
Ooh.
시공간을 넘어가 아무도 모르는 곳 모두 모여봐 여기로 우리만의 페이지 시작되는 스테이지 완벽해진 플레이리스트 가치 없는 매직 찬란하다 포스트 같이 눌러 like it
And I apologize if the color code lyrics are wrong. Please let me know. Reminds me like they're going off of New Kids on the Block. Like that's where I feel like we're going with this storyline. Like they have two different ones going at the same time in these albums. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. And I and in my and I think that that song was more towards them because they were talking about how there were one part where it's like talking about how we all have different styles, we all are like very different voices, different looks, but we our friendship is one. Like we all are together as one. So I felt like that was more a song about Zero Base One being together, coming from different backgrounds, different like ways of growing up, different styles, to all come together as one like group in like the way that they are together. And right now this is like, before the time runs out, let's just have fun. Let's basically do what we want to do. We are the kids. So I don't know. It remind it's given like another storyline in this album. Like they have the new kids. Like that's also like their like kind of name that also like I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if like if Zero Base One and like fans called them new kids. Like like as a group like as a group nickname, like New Kids, because that's what I'm getting from, like they also have that sort of name, and I really like it. Really enjoyed that song a lot. Really like the feeling of it, like the like just let's just have fun. Let's kick it before our time's up. But yeah, um also from the last reaction, I did say like I didn't like New Kids on the Block the lyrics, and then when I checked out the choreo, I was like, oh yeah, okay, this hits. And then listening to the album over and over again, I was like, okay, yeah, this song is hitting. Like I don't know why I didn't like it at first. Like every time I think about it, I'm like, why did I not like this at first? Like I can't find the reason again. I'm like, okay, it's weird like that, right? Just weird. Maybe it's just the time and everything. So let's get on to the last song, which is called Good Night. Jajayo. Jajayo. Baby, good night.
밤이 깊어갈수록 난 네 생각에 빠져들어 매일 낮엔 그런 게 아냐 그냥 밤이 되면 더 그렇더라 너의 밤에는 무엇이 가득한 건지 네 곁에 머무는 생각은 뭔지 I wanna know, I wanna know 모두 다 알고 싶어 밤하늘을 날아서 내 맘이 내게 닿길 기도해 너의 맘이 내 조금으로 가득하게 Yeah, wish you good night I wish you good night Good night 노랗고 하얗게 피었던 밤부터 진심을 다해 매일 바래왔어 네 손을 잡고 말해주고 싶어 오늘 하루도 수고 많았어 편안히 잠에 들길 오늘 이 하루는 어땠었는지 네 방을 채우는 노래는 뭔지 I never know, I never know 다 알 순 없겠지만 밤하늘을 날아서 내 맘이 내게 닿길 기도해 너의 밤이 늘 조금으로 가득하게 Yeah, wish you good night I wish you good night 흔한 밤인 사지만 진심이야 진심이야 매일 밤널 향한 내 맘은 푸른색 밤하늘 네 얼굴을 그려보며 노래해 매일같이 불러주고 싶어
I'm gonna pause it here, but I feel like the lyrics are kind of talking about the fans, Zeros. Um, just wanting to sing, like maybe just that feeling, just maybe wanting to be next to you or making like comforting you. That's what I'm getting from the song, not like from the lyrics, but that's how I feel. Like I feel very comforted. Is that's the word, right? Feel very warm. Really like it. Like I feel like they're going with the whole winter feel. I mean, they look like they have the winter fits on, but I really like the feeling of like this song feels like you're putting someone to sleep on a chilly winter night with a warm um warm song. Like I really like it. I don't know, just very sweet. Love their vocals. Yeah, really enjoyed this album completely. Like let's get through the song and I'll give my final thoughts. Yeah, there you have it. That has been Zero Base One ZB1. Melting Point album. I enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed this a lot. Really enjoyed their vocals. Love the different like feeling that they brought with this album in terms of like the title track and also some other songs on this album. But I like that you can get some elements of the first album sound within this album. Like it wasn't complete like dark, hard, heavy. Like it wasn't like all of that. But you got that from. Let me see what was the song called? From Take My Hand felt felt a little bit heavy, or was it no, or was it just I have to listen to Take My Hand again and all the songs, but basically there were some elements of new stuff that they're trying out in terms of vocals, in terms of tone, in terms of how they're singing, in terms of choreo too. But also, from the first album, you got elements of that kind of innocent and pure, like young, fun love that that they had in the first album. So I feel like they're gonna stray away from each sound, like each time they release something. But I feel like as long as they release like albums, I feel like they're gonna bring bits and pieces from previous albums. So it's not like you're gonna miss out on that sound ever again, but it's not gonna be like the main focal point, I would say. But you'll hear it throughout the album at least, right? Like the title track isn't gonna be like a similar sound to another song that they have, but it's gonna I feel like the rest of the album's gonna like bring that similar sound back. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Had a great time. Can't wait to listen to these songs again. But with that, hopefully, like I said, you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.